Hi, I'm Nick Crossley. I'm the new Director of the Centre for Digital Trust and Society. I'm a Professor of Sociology. I've had a lot of different research interests over the span of my career, but most recently my work has focused on social network analysis, really, which is a hybrid, really, of mathematical analysis and sociological analysis, looking at patterns of connection between different objects. So for sociologists, very often patterns of connection between human beings or organisations or nation states. But increasingly I am interested in how that works in the online environment, how that works in cyberspace, so connections between virtual interactors. One of the things that really interests me about the Centre for Digital Trust and Society is the interplay between academic research and academic interests and the outside world, the cyber threats that we face as nations, that we face as individuals and as organisations. I think the Centre for Digital Trust and Society has developed a lot of partnerships with government, with industry, which allows us to have a real world impact, to make a difference, and I would like to see us doing more of that. In terms of the biggest challenges that we face in digital trust and security, I think as a sociologist I am inclined to look at recent social changes, international relations. The world is, the social world, the global social world is a much less stable place today, I think, than it was even as recently as 10 years ago. And I think that impacts upon digital trust and security because we face threats, we face challenges from multiple different directions that are much less predictable perhaps than they were in the past. But I think in addition to that, on the technological front, AI on the one hand and quantum computing on the other hand both pose significant challenges to our digital security and therefore our digital trust, because I think that many of the fixes, many of the defences that we have been able to generate to defend ourselves against cyber threats don't work as effectively in the context of AI and of quantum computing. I think, of course, AI and quantum computing both are probably both a big part of the solution to that. We need to they're not problems as such, or not exclusively problems. They're also solutions and part of the answer.